was coming from a function, and from Oka to Onisha around Umunya. A bird tried to fly past my path, and it ran into my car, and I thought I crushed it. So coming within the place of Ogidi, where there are traffic, market, and the rest of that, and start noticing people pointing at my bonnet, my car, looking at it in a wild, that kind of look. And I can see some of them doing like this. Some are even doing tofiakwa, that is diabolic stuff, And one of the drivers that drove past me said, "Didn't you see what is on your bonnet? A bird is trapped in your bonnet." So that's when I realized why that kind of funny look and reaction by people. Even some of the women were there saying, "Blood of Jesus, this is a witch," and all the rest of them. My people, it is not a witch. This poor bird, just like every other animal and even human being, have accident. And the poor bird, unfortunately, got trapped on my bonnet and died. It's not a witch. No be everything be witches and wizard. No be everything, my people. You go begin the cast and bind, the look for who is pursuing you. Sometimes some of these things are illusional. We just need to look inward ourselves, because this being too religious is, in fact, it is now becoming a liability in our society. Yes, talking about religion and the liability of religion in our society, I made a video the other time when our Chanja market got burnt, and the insensitivity of our people when it comes to safety. It has also transcended into the religious activities. This one now, I'm no longer talking about market and business. I'm not talking about religious insensitivity when it comes to our safety. Within Onitsha, in fact, at the federal housing, at Obatulene, I have to be very specific so you can go and verify for yourself. Now, driving down that Obatulene, there is a Catholic church down the slope, down the hill, very sharp hill. And to the right, you have Winners Chapel. To the left, you have a Catholic church. I can't remember the name of the parish, but it is just there along the road. It baffles me. I've always one or two things takes me around there, and I always wonder who actually approved the site of building a church almost at the center of a road, constituting public nuisance. When I mean public nuisance, but the nuisance they are constituting is not the biggest problem I'm having. The biggest problem I'm having there is the safety of the people, especially children, because sometimes when I come down through that place, like Sundays like this, if you drive down that place from the hill down to that church, you will see crowd of people, children, as church they be now, especially when they are in service or when they are doing their offering and all that. You see that once you step out from the church, your foot will land in the road. On the road. That's, I mean, not close to the, when you step out from the church door, you step onto the road straight on. And I ask myself anytime I come around there, what will happen? What will become of these people if eventually a car or a lorry or a truck driving down that slope and lost control or brake? in the middle of the road, right there on the middle of the road. And when people who are sensible, who are sensitive like me, drive down this place, I wonder, I hold my breath, imagining the calamity that will happen here if any car fails brake or lose control and ram into these people. Hey, devil has done his worst. You start blaming devil that is on his own. You start casting and binding. You start looking for witches and wizards. My brother, we are our problem. We are our problem. I think I will give I don't have anything against the church. Don't get it twisted. But if you are churching, I say it and I'll keep repeating it on this platform. Any religion you are practicing that is anti-human, that do not have a human face to it, that religion is evil. That your religious, whatever you are trying to observe, evil. If it doesn't have a human face. Outside the nuisance it is constituting in the environment, the people there have keep complaining. They are tired of complaining. Now I'm talking about the safety, the life of these people observing this, their religious practice. In our part of the world, but yet, I think as a way of wrapping up, I want to tell you, because if you go to the church today, millions of people are in church everywhere. Everywhere. Church. Everybody is in the church. But at the end of the day, what happens? Do you have the reflection of what is being taught in the church in our society? Or the people going to church are quite different from the people you see on the market, in the civil service, in government, in private companies? The impunity happening in our society, a total departure of what is being taught in the church. Love, forgiveness, respect, law and order. All these things that are reflected in the Bible as being taught in the church. If you look at it or look for it in our society, you won't find any. But in every Sunday, everybody, who are you deceiving? Yourself, not me, not God. Until we start imbibing in the true Christian life, because Christianity, I will always say it, is not a religion. It is the life you live. It is the life you live. It is not about going to church and donating stolen funds from public funds. You think you are going to buy your way into heaven. You are deceiving yourself. And if you think that your problem will get solved by praying from morning till night, by praying from Monday to Sunday, my dear, you are deceiving yourself. Even those that brought Christianity to us, they are not using prayers to solve their problems. They are not using prayers to provide good education for their people. They are not using prayers to provide industries for you to have jobs. They are not using prayers to provide good medical service. They are not using prayers to solve their security problem. They face it head on. No wonder Nigerian army, they are saying they are using what they call prayer and fasting to fight Boko Haram and terrorism. That is to tell you how bad it is. Go to countries like Israel, America, and the rest of them, fighting terrorism, fighting their enemies. They don't use prayers to fight them. It is high time we have a paradigm shift from being religious Christians and practical Christians. The life you live, how does it reflect Christian life? Do you love? Do you forgive? Do you have respect for someone, for people around you? Do you have regard for law and order? My dear, if these things are lacking in your life, you are just a religious bigot. I don't want to say too much. That was Sunday. But I'm just dropping it for our people, because on this platform, we do it holistically so that we change the perspective of our people, so that we recondition the mentality of our people, so that we provoke the consciousness that will give our society the kind of outlook, the kind of environmental acceptance, the kind of decorum that will ensure that our generations to come have a life that is worth living. On this platform, we are here to gather the people, to bring the forces that are playing against us, bring it to the table, dissect it, and find the solution to our problem. This is a media platform like no other. We are apolitical. We are not here to mince word. We are here to empower you with the right information. And that is why you should not stop watching this video if you have not clicked on that subscription button. Don't end this video. Just click on that subscription button. Don't stop there. Click on the bell for notification. After that, make sure you share this video to other people. We are going towards 1 million subscribers on this platform. I tell you what we're going to do with it. We are going to change our homeland for good. We are going to cause a kind of revolution that will deliver the freedom we seek, whether economic freedom, social freedom, political freedom, even spiritual freedom. It is going to happen on this platform if only you join this platform by clicking on that subscription button and inviting everyone you know to be part of this. Here, we run everything. We expose every exposable, and we put government on their toes. Not just government, even religious bodies, education system, industries, cultures, traditions, even family life. We bring it all on this platform. Please do our generation a good by joining this platform. Be part of this great family. We are heading somewhere. Goodbye and God bless you.